Welcome to the Capsule Closet Stylist podcast. My name's Michelle Barrett. I've been a stylist for 21 years, dressing people all over the world, people like Katy Perry, Ewan McGregor, Renée Zellweger, and many more. And during the lockdown last year, I decided to take my services online and create a membership at www.capsuleclosetstylist.com. So there you can find lots of free tips and information on how you can look great. So let's get stuck in. Hello and welcome to this week's episode. So yet again, I've got a little bit of inspiration from Capsule Closet Success, and one of my members was we went through all the advice that I give everybody, which is, consider the colours that suit you, consider the styles that suit your body shape, consider your lifestyle, think about your wardrobe serving you rather than you going out, which is what most of us do. We go out and buy a garment because we like it, and then we bring it home and we try to either think about when we're going to wear it or work out what we're going to wear it with, which never works. Or if it does work, it works very rarely. So one of my clients, we went through a lot of this information, how to get started and everything else, and she still needed help on getting started to declutter and sort her wardrobe out. So this week, I want to go into a little bit more detail about how you can start a capsule wardrobe if you feel really kind of overwhelmed by the whole thing. So what I would suggest you do is, now one of the first things I always suggest people do is to kind of break it down into tiny bite-sized chunks. Now, I know some clients I've had have got like literally 3 wardrobes full of clothes. They've got so much stuff, they literally feel overwhelmed with it. So if you're starting off there and you're decluttering, I would start with each garment. So for example, one day when you've got plenty of time and you don't feel stressed and, you haven't got loads on, make sure you've got a good few hours, get all of your shirts out, or get all of your trousers out, or start with just belts, or start with hats, or whatever it is you want to start off with. But gather all of those things, whatever they are, from wherever they are, whether it be the car, the shed, the basement, the loft, wherever it is, and gather it all together into one place. Because only when you look and you actually see how much of a particular item you've got, can you really decide whether you need bits and pieces or not. So if you're at that stage, I would suggest doing it like that. So think, and then go through each item and think about, when you thought about your lifestyle and how many things you might need. So let's say, for example, it's black leggings. For some reason, like I've mentioned before, a lot of women seem to have loads and loads of black leggings. So if that's you, pull out all of your black leggings, lay them on the bed or where you can see them all in one place, and have a think about how many you actually need. Now, if you wear them for different occasions, you might wear them to go out. You might wear them just for yoga. You might wear them to go running in. You might have different black leggings for different occasions, and that's absolutely fine as long as they serve you a purpose and you are actually using them. So when you thought about that and you thought about your wash cycle, so in other words, how many times you might need to wear them, etc., etc., and you've worked out the number. So let's say that you've decided you need maximum 3 pairs of leggings for your lifestyle, for what you do, and you've got 15 pairs. So I would look at those pairs, and the first thing that I would eliminate are the ones that you don't wear. Now, there could be a multitude of reasons why you don't wear them. It could be they feel a bit small. It could be that they dig in. It could be that the fabric doesn't feel very good on you. It could be that they make your skin sweat. Wherever it is, put those ones aside first, because, we don't even really need to know the reasons why you don't wear them. It's just the fact that you don't wear them is enough to say that they shouldn't be there. So those are the first ones that I would put aside. Next, I would look at how old they are. So are there some there that quite frankly could do with replacing? So, that they've worn out essentially. They will be the next ones that you put aside. Then with whatever you've got left, think about what feels good on you, both physically and mentally. Both of these things are important. Think about what feels good on you, both physically and mentally, and also what is the best quality, what is going to last the longest, and eliminate it down like that. Now, if it ends up that you've got two that are really similar there, which serve the same purpose, then I would kind of think about in more detail which one you wear the most, which one you're going to get the most use out of, and eliminate it down like that. So that's some little tips if you are literally at the stage of decluttering. And you don't even know where to get started. Just start off really small. So just start off with your leggings. Just start off with black leggings, or just start off with something really small and gradually work your way through it. And before you know it, you will be there. Now, as I've always said, whenever you're decluttering anything, don't get rid of stuff to the point where then you don't have any clothes, because it's one thing to have a wardrobe full of clothes but nothing to wear, but it's another thing entirely to have a wardrobe of no clothes and nothing to wear, literally nothing to wear. So if there's anything there that's not quite working, then kind of make a note that at some point you want to replace it with something that is. So it could be that you keep it for the time being because you do use it, but in time you want to replace it with something that feels that's in a better fabric or fits you better or in a different size, etc., or better quality, whatever it is. So don't ever rush the process. It can take quite a long time, which is why I developed Capsule Closet Success, the membership, because it means then I'm there to help people through this process. And they can ask me questions every single week. So as they declutter and as they buy things, I can actually be there on hand to help them go through that process. So take your time with it. That's the biggest thing that I can say. Now, the next thing, and this was kind of related to one of my members' questions, was where do you get started on choosing an outfit? Like if you're going to kind of think about adding bits to your wardrobe, now you know what colours suit you, or you know what styles work for you. By the way, if you need more help about colour, come and join me on one of my live events. I do these live events on Eventbrite. There's regular slots. You can book what slot you want. And I come on Zoom and I do a presentation, talk to you about colour. There's another one on style tips and there's another one on capsule wardrobe. So whatever your pain is, come and join me on one of those events. And at the end, I always have a little Q&A where I can answer some questions for you. So I'm presuming you know a little bit about colour, you know a little bit about style, and you've decided kind of what's going to work for you. So you have a good idea of what you're going to choose. One of my members asked me, so where do I even get started? Do I look at skirts? Do I look at dresses? What do I do? So what I suggested she did is start with one outfit. So think about one outfit. Where do you go in that outfit? What do you do? So it could be that is you're going to select one outfit that you go to work in, and that's where you start, one outfit. Now, it could be that you have most of what you need for that outfit at home already, but you just maybe need a pair of trousers. So now you've kind of chosen a colour palette. You might have heard me, if you've been listening to me for a while, talk about canvas colours and paint colours. Canvas colours are like your neutrals, kind of very much your backdrop of your wardrobe, and your paint colours are the brighter colours that go on top. Now, some people want a little bit of both. Some people like one or the other, and it's entirely up to you. But if you've chosen that palette, I always suggest under 8 because it helps mix and match it easily. It could be that you're looking for a pair of trousers. So I would ask yourself all the standard questions. What season are these trousers for? Are they for autumn, winter if you live in a seasonal environment or climate? Are they what sort of body shape are you? If you're an apple shape, you would be better off with something with a flat front and a side fastening and kind of a wide-ish or straight leg. So so start to think, and what colours have you chosen? Have you chosen like a navy blue or something for your palette? In that case, you might choose navy blue trousers, but also think of what else you've got in your wardrobe. So whatever is already working that you have there, then think about this garment enhancing and going with that outfit. Now, I would always, one thing you could start off with as well is start off with the bottom half. If you literally don't have an outfit at all and you literally need to start completely fresh for an outfit for work, you haven't even got the top or anything else, I would start with the bottom half. Now, the reason why I say that is because most of us wear the bottom half of our clothes more regularly, like trousers or skirts, than we would do shirts or blouses. We tend to change them more frequently. So in that instance, it means that whatever you choose for that bottom half, you want to make sure that it will mix and match with something else at a later date. So I would keep it quite For the first time maybe doing it, keep it quite kind of plain and simple, so that maybe you can add a blouse or a top with a bit of pattern in it, or a stripe in it, or whatever it is you want to do. And also another little tip, now this is kind of a little bit dependent on what body shape you are, but women in general tend to be, if they are heavier, they tend to be heavier around the bottom half, around the bottom or the hips. So in that instance, I would choose something dark. So start off really, really simple and make it really easy for yourself. Don't think, oh, I've got to create this capsule wardrobe in 5 minutes. No, just start really, really simple. Start with one outfit, think of one occasion, one thing you do. It could be your yoga class. So you want a really nice, comfortable outfit for your yoga class. At the moment, you're wearing an old pair of leggings and a jumper that itches you every time you move. So start there. Consider getting a really decent pair of yoga leggings from, if you can't afford the new, go secondhand, go Vinted or Depop or eBay or any other multitude of secondhand apps and websites you can go to. So just start off with one instance, let's say, in your lifestyle, and one outfit. And then what you can do from there is, once you've got that one outfit, so let's say you've chosen that navy blue pair of trousers, you're an apple shape, and you've chosen a wide leg navy blue pair of trousers, and they're for winter, so they're kind of quite heavy, and you need a couple of blouses to work with it. Then you can use that pair of trousers as the basis. So you add one blouse, and then you add an alternate blouse that's still in your palette that also goes with that navy blue pair of trousers. So that's how you start. And then already, straight away then, you've got two outfit options. It could be that you put a sweater with it, or a jumper, or a cardigan, or whatever. Just start off really, really simple. When you first start a capsule wardrobe, don't feel overwhelmed by it. Just think of one outfit, break it right down to the individual things. Whenever I'm looking for something, it's very, very specific. It's like, I need a top to go with this outfit for this type of occasion. And the colourways are kind of always pretty much the same anyway. So I know that it blends easily with everything else that I've got. So I hope you found that helpful. Have a wonderful week. I'll leave in the notes a link to the Eventbrite events I'm doing, because you may find them useful for colour. And as always, if you need more help, book a free consultation with me. I'm more than happy to kind of go into more detail about how I can help you. Okay, take care.